Hello, my name's Rachel and I'm from the Party Girl world. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a feed-in braid with our faux hair extensions. You can find these online at our Party Girl world store. Alright, so as you can see, I've already done one side with our mermaid faux hair. I'm going to do this side with our rainbow hair. First thing I'm going to do is just grab my spray bottle and just wet it. It's just a lot easier to work with wet hair than it is with dry hair. I'm just brushing that through. First thing I'm going to do is take a little section of hair from the front. If you can, you want to match it up in size as best you can to the opposite side, but don't worry about it too much. Alright, comb that through with your fingers. And I'm going to grab a little elastic and just pop it in right at the front. Now, I'm going to grab a topsy tail. If you don't have a topsy tail, you can also use your fingers as well. And I'm going to feed it right through the middle, just underneath the elastic. And that'll sit there quite comfortably. And I'm going to grab my rainbow faux hair. I have split this in half, so I'm only using one half of it, and you can use the other half on the other side. And you're going to put one little bit through the center of your topsy tail. And this is a way to feed it through underneath our little ponytail. And if you don't have a topsy tail, again, you can just use your fingers to feed it through. And you're just going to very slightly pull. And that'll come through. Whoop. The other side. Just like that. Okay. Alright, and you want to tighten it up so the elastic is nice and tight on the head. And grab your faux hair. You're going to place one half on top, so your aim is to try and hide this elastic, so that bit of hair is going to go straight through the middle. And grab the other half. So now you've just got this hair sitting in the head. And you're going to start a regular Dutch braid. So if you don't know how to Dutch braid, I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to start off by splitting your faux hair into 3 sections. You have 1, 2, and 3. If you need to, if you're struggling with separating your 3 sections, you can just wet some of your faux hair down and it should come away a bit easier. So you've got your 3 sections. The first thing you're going to do is take your outside section and you're going to feed it underneath your middle section. So they basically swap places, and that's now become your centerpiece. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So your left piece, you're going to feed it underneath your centerpiece. So they've just switched places. All right. So that's basically one stitch of your braid. Then as you keep going, we're going to slowly start adding in some of your natural hair. So you're going to pick up a little section on the side. If you need to, you can grab your brush and just brush out the other hair to keep it nice and smooth. And do the same thing. So you're taking your outside piece, feeding it underneath your middle piece and pulling it nice and tight. I'm going to do the same on the left side, taking a little bit of hair on the outside and feeding it underneath your centerpiece. And again, taking your outside piece. Try and keep the area that you can see as smooth as you can. Feeding it underneath. And the same on the left side. Take an outside piece. Feeding out in the middle. Now when you're doing a braid on your hair, on someone else's hair, it works the best when your hair isn't super clean. So I would say wash your hair maybe 3 or 4 days prior, because it means that the faux hair and the braid has something to grip to. If your hair's too clean, it'll just slip out and it won't stay. And you're just going to repeat the same process of adding in hair slowly all the way down until you run out of hair to add in. Alright, now you can see I don't have any more hair to add in, so you're just going to continue with a regular plait by just doing the same thing that we started off doing, feeding your outside pieces underneath your centerpiece. Until you get all the way down to the bottom. And then you're just going to grab another small elastic. Put it open. Okay. Alright, now we're not quite finished. What you'll probably notice is as you're braiding in the fake hair, a little bit will start to come out the bottom. So that's alright, just grab a pair of scissors and you can chop that bit off. Just be careful not to chop your natural hair. You just want to chop the fake one. There you go. And then I'm going to go back and hold the elastic nice and firm and just go and tug on the edges of your braid. And what that's going to do is just fluff it up a little bit and really make a statement. And you're done. Thank you so much for watching. The style that I showed you today is just one of many ways that you can use our faux hair extensions. Make sure you tag us on Facebook at Party Girl World so we can see all your creations. And don't forget that you can buy them online at our Party Girl store here. We'll see you next time. Bye.